This is the Radiance. So if you're looking for a bay view,
Yes.
ito na
We have
yun.
options.
All right, so this is the Radiance Manila Bay.
is
So
very nice.
have a look here. Just have a look. Okay, this is a different feel.
It's a different feel
when you
naman.
walk. Ang laki ng mirror heart. Tingnan mo to.
Yeah, so this is a really good idea to actually cover one wall, put a mirror on it because it makes such a huge
Ang
difference.
laki. Ang laki.
Ang ganda.
It's almost like you can walk into
Yeah,
the ano.
ang ganda.
When was the last time? This is a silly question. When was the last time you walked into a glass door?
It wasn't a mirror, but it was a glass door. Just 2 weeks ago in
2
my house.
weeks.
Yeah.
In your own house.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I have a new puppy hinahabol ko and
And then nahabol. Okay, let's have a seat here.
Yes.
Let's feel it out over here. Very nice.
here.
Okay, here. Okay, perfect. Okay,
All
very
right.
nice.
So yeah, this is very nicely done. Again, it's about converting the space and making it into your home. And the beauty of RLC residences is that they really give you quality units, and it's already beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, and
I like this. For
You like
me
it?
personally.
Yeah, I think this is you like also the furniture. It's the color palette that you like. It's very masculine.
Oh nga, yung kulay, no? So like for the gentlemen there, for the bachelors there,
Yeah.
ang ganda yung feel.
Maganda yung feel.
What do you particularly enjoy about the layout of this? What do you like here? What's your favorite
I loved it that they put the mirror.
Yes.
They also did it in the counter of the kitchen. Which, look at that. I mean,
I love
if you
that.
think about it, it's not huge, but it looks grand because of the layout. Also, what I notice about RLC residences is they don't make tipid with materials that they use, like the marble, the granite, the tilings, the wood. It's really, really well built. So that's something that you consider, because if you build your own house, these things are quite expensive. So when you buy a unit, parang set na siya. I love that.
You know what I love that mirrors. I never noticed that mirror detail there on the kitchen.
Yeah.
You don't see much of that.
You don't, but it makes it grand.
It makes it bigger.
Yeah,
It makes
so
it
beautiful.
bigger. That's actually something I want to try for
And it's
my
nice because they
house.
also have a balcony.
Yes.
So these units have balconies too.
Especially since we're in a pandemic, I think having that view
Yes,
helps, no?
or just the idea that you can breathe fresh air is also important. But that's a nice thing again about RLC residences is all of their buildings have areas that you can chill and relax, and you still feel safe with everything that's going on. So really, really nice.
Table setup feels really good as well.
Very good. Very nice.
Do you have go-to are you the type that will display fruits in the
Yes,
middle?
I am the type. But it depends. Kung di na sila matching-matching, tinatago ko na sa iba sa ref.
Really?
But it has to be color coordinated.
Are you kidding? What? Okay,
No.
give us like fruit color coordinated.
Perfect lemons.
Okay.
Lemons, I love.
But if you're gonna mix like what is the color coordinated? Say, give us a fruit
Usually,
guide.
I like to have green apples and lemons out.
Green
Because it just
apples.
looks aesthetically pretty.
Okay.
Everything else, lahat ng mga gulay-gulay sa loob ng ref yan.
Kasi mukhang palengke sa harap.
Yes.
Mukhang nakahalo lahat. Okay, so I have here 10 questions, RLC lifestyle questions that I will ask you.
Question natin. I'm super enjoying it.
Yes, we're gonna ask you a few questions, but okay, I have one question here that I would love to ask.
Okay.
What is the one thing you learn about? Have you appreciated things more, like family more, and everything?
course.
Like, is there something that you learned that you would not have realized if this pandemic didn't happen?
It's really, time for yourself and for your family. Before, everything was just on fast forward.
Mismo.
It's about work, about everything you need to do, that you didn't really have the time to just stop and just smell the flowers.
Tama.
This talaga is, you get to see the kids grow up. You get to see them every day. I mean, you see them before every day, but you have more time. And there are a lot of things na kaya naman palang gawin. I know Zoom calls sometimes is masakit when
Yeah.
you're just there the whole time, but there are actually certain workloads that when it's back to normal that can still remain to be on Zoom.
That's true.
Because you have to consider some people, they have to commute. It takes how many hours before they get home? Tulog na yung anak nila.
Just to meet up.
Yeah, and then at night, they have to leave early in the morning. Tulog pa yung anak nila.
Tama.
Tapos aalis na. So they hardly see their kids. And with the pandemic, there are actually work that you can delegate or fix in a way na you can still respect the person's life, na hindi tayo masyadong patayan sa trabaho type.
Parang this is coming from someone that realizes, because I'm listening to you and you're saying, not just appreciating your own time, but also
Yeah.
appreciating others' time.
Exactly. So yun, that's one thing I learned. And of course, being at home, having a home that you feel at ease being, again, madami mga uncertainties, madami kang mga fears, but being home is also so important.
What was your biggest comfort being home? Like, what was something that, like, all right, that you felt?
I'm home.
Yeah.
That I can, well, first that I can also house a lot of my employees with me. So, because I have some of the people I work with live with me now. Yeah, mga ganyan. Aside the feeling of security that, you have a roof on your head, and with just that, you are blessed. And when you're blessed, you can bless others also. Parang ganon.
So you housed certain people during.
Yeah, because we have to work, and my work also is sometimes daily.
Yeah.
And it's just also, some of them, they live in Dagupan, and ganyan. So it's hard for them to go back and forth, especially with the time. So some of them live with me, so they've been living with me since it began.
Oh, and I'm sure that's also such a big help. Like,
Yes.
still also being able to provide work, and not just that, provide.
Yeah.
Because I know so many people commuting palang was just the biggest stress.
Exactly, and when you commute, how much or you gas mo is already how
Tama.
much with the pandemic. And because of that, we were still able to work and accept work because, I can't accept work by myself. There's some things that I just can't do by myself. So if I have work, they also have work. So, yun.
And so parang you still got to keep them. Kasi parang
Yeah.
pamilya na yun, di ba?
Yeah,
Like the people
so
you work
parang
with.
nabubuhay mo pa rin yung business mo. And I think that's really a blessing, especially with the pandemic.
That's wonderful, Hart. That's wonderful that you shared that. Okay, so we are gonna keep it going now.
Yes.
I think so. This is, of course, the Manila Bay area, and if you like that sort of area, you like that sort of view, know that RLC Residences has that spot for you. So we're gonna move now. We're gonna